How are you? How are you doing? Are you nervous? What is your name? What is your first name? What is your last name? What is your full name? Is the first time you're reapplying for this job? What is your occupation? What are you? What is your profession? What do you do? What do you do for your living? Occupation. How do you make a living? How long you have been working as a? How old are you? Where do you live? Do you like living there? Why? How long have you lived there? How far is from here? Who do you live with? How many people are there in your house? Apartment. Do you have any brothers and sisters? How is he? She. Where are you from? Where do you come from? When were you born? When is your birthday? Where were you born? What is your hobby? What do you like to do? What do you like doing? What don't you like to do? Why? Do you like to read? What kind of books do you like to read? What sort of books don't you like to read? Why? Have you read any good book recently? Have you read any great book lately? Tell me about it. Summarize it. Do you like music? What kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you hate? Why? What do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do in your spare time? What kind of person are you? What type of people are your parents? How do you get along with them? Do your parents work? Where do they work? Do you help them with the expenses? Do you have to support them? Are you married or single? Do you have children? How many? How long have you been married? How do you get along with your wife? Husband. Do you have many fights with your wife? Husband. Are you jealous? Are you independent? What do you consider an independent person? Is it important to be independent? Why? At what time do you usually wake up? At what time do you usually go to bed? At what time do you go to work? At what time would like to start working? Why? Are you punctual person? Are you usually late? Are you always on time? Is it important to be on time? Why is it important to be on time? Do you like to wait for people? How do you feel when you have to wait for someone? What do you do when you're really late for an appointment? Do you usually make up excuses? How often do you go to work? How often do you go out? How often do you visit your relatives? What do you do when you miss your family? What do you do when you miss your friends? Do you miss people easily? Do you consider yourself a fragile person? Are you still studying or did you quit school? Why did you quit studying? Don't you like to study? Are you still studying English? How long have you been studying English? Where did you learn how to speak English? Do you like to speak English? Do you like any other language? How many languages can you speak? How many languages are you able to speak? What do you like about learning languages? What is difficult about English? What is difficult about learning languages? Do you have any kind of problem when learning languages? How many jobs have you had up to now? How many jobs have you had so far? Tell me about your experience. Which job did you like best? Why? Which one didn't you like? Why? Have you ever been fired? Why? How many times have you been fired? Have you ever caused problem at work? How do you get along with your superiors?